and I do things, and today I will be reviewing the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival collection. I have the eyeshadow palette and the full brush set, and I will be using only this brush set to do this full face of makeup. So if you want to know what I thought about this collection, what I liked and what I didn't like, then keep on watching. Okay, so I already have my foundation, concealer, and I've set all of that just so that you can go in and try out all this stuff and see what we gotta do. So I typically would start with my brows, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that normally I use a brow pencil and a gel to set them up. However, since I'm going to try to use the full brush set, I want to try out their number 9 brush, which is a brow brush. So the only brow pomade I have is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist, and I have the shade Warm Brunette. And I typically do like using brow pomades, they just take a lot longer, and I am a little bit lazy, so I usually don't do it. But I'm going to try and do them on camera. I don't know how it will turn out, but I will try. Okay, and my brows are done. I prefer the way they look when I use a pomade. However, it does take a little bit more time. This brush, I really liked it. It was really precise and skinny. I do wish it had spoolie on the end, but I, in general, liked the way this brush worked. The collection also came with a concealer brush, the number 5 brush. I can use this to try and clean up my brows. So typically what I do is I just the brush worked well also. Next, I would typically do my eyes. So this is the palette. It has so many color options. I don't really know how to choose what I want to do. I think I might just point and can watch as I go through. It looks like, as far as eyeshadow brushes go, we do have 3 in this collection. The large blender, the fluffy shader, and the crease brush. I will try using these. For the shimmers, I'd probably use my finger. We'll see where we go with this look. And let's get started. Oh, very pigmented. Okay, definitely the most pigmented palette I've ever used in my whole freaking life. Like, that is without a doubt. That was amazing. I can't believe how much pigmentation I got from this palette. And I will say, I have another palette from BH Cosmetics. This is the Neutralize Shadow Palette, and I find that it's not a bad palette, but very powdery and doesn't have the pigmentation that this one has, which is really, really awesome. As far as the brushes go, big fluffy one. It's a good brush. I would prefer it to be a little bit stiffer, I guess. It's very long, so I feel like it's harder to control. But the other 2 brushes I found worked really well, and I did use the concealer brush for under my eye. Now, it did come with a eyeliner brush. I don't have too many eyeliners. I do have this one from Kylie that's bronze that I'm not crazy about. I can try and see if I can get something to work on this. I really do hate this liner. I mean, can you even tell that this eye has liner and this eye doesn't? Okay, good eyeliner brush. It just had a bad eyeliner to work with. I'm going to do my waterline, and then we'll go on to the face brushes. Okay, now onto the face. I will start by contouring. I will use the number 3 brush with my Shade and Light palette. Okay, now I will use the number 1 powder brush to bronze. I'm going to use the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder in Lighter Skin. I think this is my favorite brush of the entire collection. This is awesome. Next, I will try the number 2 brush. They call this a blush brush, so let's try it with some blush. I'm going to dip into the blush in my Essence Eye and Face palette. This is the Glow For It one. Now, they have this number 4 brush, which they call the Precision Paddle Brush. I would have rather had a highlighting brush rather than this, because I don't really know what I would use this for. But I think I'm going to try and use this, their large blending brush, because I think because it's so long, it would actually be good for highlighting. And I actually am going to go in and use the shade Trixie and try to highlight my face with it. It is the color that I used in my inner corner, and I want to see if it works really well as a highlight. And I also do think this brush works better as a highlighting brush than an eyeshadow brush. I prefer the loose wiggliness when I highlight than when I am trying to be precise with my blending. I'm going to use the crease brush for my arch. And now I'm going to spray it down with some Fix Plus. And there you have it. The finished look. I am so happy with this collection. I really want to do something with like the blue and greens. I just don't know what yet, but I'm super excited. I love this palette. I'm so happy that I got it. Let me know, did you guys grab this palette? Is it something you've been wanting? I have watched a lot of people review this palette on YouTube, just like wanting to see like someone say like, oh, it's overhyped, it's overhyped. But I haven't seen one person say a bad thing about it. And like I understand why, because I know sometimes when shadows have a lot of pigmentation, they don't blend, but that is not the case with this palette at all. And the brushes, with the exception of this one flat brush, I liked them a lot. And for the price, it's a really good deal. But this one is definitely my favorite, the big fluffy one. And yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know. Do you like these kind of videos? Do you like seeing full reviews? Leave me a comment. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications on my Twitter, my Instagram, and my blog down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.